Yes, sir. We are back with another interview with Chisme with DoKnow. I just woke up from a nap, actually, because they lagged it like a motherfucker.
My bad, bro.
My fault.
Traffic.
Man, who am I with right now?
You're with motherfucking KAED up in the building. I'm Karen.
Eddie,
Hell yeah, man. Welcome, you guys.
thank you for
Hey,
having
when,
us.
when,
bro.
I, when I was doing like my history on you guys recently, like the last 2 days, I was like, Kate, why is it Kate? I was like, oh, Karen and Eddie, duh. But I was hella confused at first. I was like, because I follow you on IG, and then I was like, damn. In my head, I was like, damn, this fool don't be posting his girl and shit. And then I was like, oh, they have their own page and their own YouTube and their own
Yeah.
channel. I know you guys did your own separate shit, but I was like, oh, okay, now I gotta go look through and do the.
No, yeah, we have like the most basic name ever.
Yeah,
KAED.
simple shit. And we have our own separate Instagrams, and then we have a conjoined Instagram.
Yeah,
too,
yeah, most definitely. Yeah, just I know with couples, especially with couples that start working together. I know. Were you guys together before the fame?
Ask us how long we've been together for.
How long you guys been together for?
10 years next month.
10 years. How old are you guys?
And you see a ring on this motherfucking finger? I don't see nothing. That shit
Soon,
dry
soon.
as hell.
Yeah, 10-year anniversary coming
My
up.
finger ashy and shit, collecting dust.
Hold on, wait. You guys are like middle school sweethearts or some shit?
High
Started freshman year of high school.
Okay, so you guys are like 24.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
okay,
turned
okay, you guys are
24.
older than me. I'm 22. I'm born in 2000.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I'm a
Oh,
baby.
shit.
Damn, that's crazy. 10 years.
10
Yes.
years.
Oh, no.
next month.
Okay, so I got to get right into it.
I knew it.
Fucking. Shout out my little boo. Shout out my little boo. She gave me a little history on you guys.
Oh, it's dope.
How was the first time you guys had sex? I heard there's like a story to it.
Hey, Mom,
Oh
if
my
you're watching
God.
this, turn it off.
So yesterday we're driving. We want to go drink, and then she's like, "What are you doing tomorrow?" I was like, "Oh, I'm filming this couple." I'm like, "I don't know if you know about them," and he's like, "Who?" And then I was like, "Oh, they could get a lot with them from these fools." That's how I got connected with them. I'm like, Eddie and Karen, and she's like, "That's my bitch." She's like, "That's my bitch," and I was like, "For real?" She's like, "Yeah," and I'm like, "Oh, what question should I ask him?" And she was like, ask him about the first time they had sex, and I'm like, that's weird. I don't think I want to start the conversation with the homie and the homegirl about the first time they had sex, and they're like, no, they talk about it. That you guys have like this thing where it was like super awkward.
Yeah, it was fucking. I'm gonna go straight to it, babe. I'm sorry.
At
We
this
kind
point,
of.
I don't even fucking care because
But-
it was like I promise you, no one would ever have the experience we had the experience, bro.
Yeah, so our first time it wasn't in a house, bro. It wasn't in a car. It was in a backyard.
Whose backyard?
A house nobody lived in. Bro.
Oh, okay. So before we go to the bando sex, where you guys both from?
Bandos?
Where you guys both from?
We're from Palmdale.
Yeah, they're both from Palmdale.
Yeah, we were born in San Fernando, though.
Oh, born in San Fernando, but raised in Palmdale.
Yes.
Okay, fire. I've been to Dryland before.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've
How'd
been
you
there
like it?
before. It was
You
cool.
like it?
What were you out there for?
One of the homies, his dad moved out there, and he moved with his dad.
Ah, okay.
And then we want to go visit him, and they're like, we're going to a water park, and I'm like, okay.
Dry town?
I'm like, is Dry Town or Dryland?
It's
Dry
Dry
Town.
Town.
Dry Town. Yeah, it wasn't that bad. I had a lot of bitches out there. It's just far. It's a little dry.
Yeah, it's far. There's nothing to do out there neither, bro. We're always out in LA doing some fucking hood rat shit.
Yeah,
I'm
most
out
definitely.
here all the time. Like I always tell them, like we need to skedaddle this way, cause
I mean, but also being that far could also be a good thing
True.
because you want to stay away from the traffic and the bullshit. And
Yeah, we were just
But see-
talking about that.
see, the minute you guys move out here, you're either gonna figure out that making content is what a lot of people rely on throughout the daily basis, and you don't want that. You still want your normal life.
Facts. No,
That's
that's true.
true.
Yeah, I was just telling her I
That's
never
true.
moved to LA.
Never, yeah, that's
never
that's
moved to
good
LA.
because I would say the opposite. Like I would never leave here, but I think the little more older I get, the more I wanna be able to have a house with a pool and not be fucking like certain shit is well needed.
It's just the traffic, bro. Traffic out here just kills us
It
sometimes.
kills you guys.
I hate it. A lot of our families live out here, so every time we come, like, god damn, traffic. It doesn't matter what time you leave. This shit's always traffic all the time.
So that's probably the biggest problem, huh? That you guys have to
Yeah.
drive to your families. Other than that, you wouldn't mind living there all the time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not just our families, like events and like all these little things that we gotta do. It's like everything's over here. I'm like, god damn it.
And how was both of your guys? Well, obviously this is a separate question, but how was the relationship growing up with your parents? Were both parents at home for both of you guys, or what's the situation like?
For me, yeah, both my parents are both at home.
Yeah, for me, yeah, too.
Yeah.
My
And then-
mom, my stepdad.
Okay, and siblings?
Same.
Siblings.
I'm very family oriented. I love my family. I'm like this.
Yeah, that's a soup. There's one thing about her, she's super family oriented, and I'm not, bro.
I haven't seen my mom in like 4 days, and I'm like,
I'm like, damn, we just seen your family like a day ago. Like,
I'm
we're
like,
gonna
shut
go back.
the fuck up. We're gonna go see my family
But
today.
you're more like obviously you love your
yeah.
mom and your stepdad, but you're more like I don't gotta see you every day.
Kinda, yes and no. Yeah,
He's
yeah.
a mommy's boy. What you mean?
I'm a mama's boy
Fuck,
for
you're
sure.
the youngest.
Yeah, no, not anymore. I have a little brother, 13
Okay,
or 11.
but you're the youngest from your dad's side. Your real dad.
I don't know.
Oh, you don't.
I
Oh,
have
you don't
no
know him?
idea. I don't know. He passed away when I was a baby.
Okay.
I'm about to, bro. Nah, it's all good.
Dude, I went to Bradley Martin's interview, and then he licked because so I don't have. I mean, if I have a dad, but he's a drug addict. So we're like talking back and forth, and he's like, "Yeah, my dad hung himself," and I laughed, bro, because I thought he was joking, but it was serious. But the way he said it. So that's why now I'm trying to be a little more sensitive about people now, because I don't give a fuck about mine, so I'll make fun of mine. But he was like, "Yeah, my dad hung himself," and it was like, Kylie, well, the energy in the room just, and I chuckled, and I was like, "Oh, what if I just fucking fucked up my whole relationship with this dude?" And he was like, "Ah!"
Oh, he did?
He did hug me. Like, so shout out Bradley Martin. So I was like, okay, I gotta ask the homie how he feels about his dad. You know, I wanted to be too sensitive.
No, yeah, I didn't know him, but the way he died was crazy. The way my mom explains it, I guess he was on the run from like the police. So he went back down to Mexico. I guess he's from Jalisco.
And he got killed over there.
He got in an argument with his brother. So my uncle,
Your uncle.
my uncle shot him, killed him. Yeah.
Oh shit! Oh, so
Crazy.
it's a pretty fucked up story. And so you don't have no contact with them.
I don't know any side of that family. I've only met like 2 uncles. Like that was a long time ago.
And
I
you
was
met him
little.
probably like on some like real high, like high buy type shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. And then siblings, you guys are both the oldest, middle.
I'm the baby from my siblings.
You have 3 older brothers, sisters, or
I got 2 sisters and a brother, but how do I say it? I got older sister, older brother, and then it's my other sister, and then me.
Okay.
Yeah, I have 2 older sisters, me, and then my little brother.
Also surrounded by a lot of women.
Yeah.
That's how I am too. I have 3 older sisters,
Oh, yeah?
and then my mom, and then no dad. So yeah, house full of women could be a lot, especially if you're a boy. Fuck.
I grew up fighting my sisters, bro. My
Me
sisters
too. I
would
fucking
whoop my ass.
Me too.
They used to whoop my
You don't have any crazy stories that you did to them that you maybe deserve the ass whipping?
Not that I remember, because they moved out at a pretty young age. My sister.
Oh, so the big age gap between you guys?
Yeah. I mean, the oldest is 31. The other one's not too far. It's 28, so 4 years apart.
Oh, also.
That's the one I would get down with. Yeah, we fucking.
Okay, yeah, that's kind of. So what about you?
Same thing. Like my sister, she's 31. My brother's 30, and then my other sister's 20. I'm like, how old is she? She's 25, and I'm 24.
Okay, yeah. See, I have mine's is literally the exact same thing. I have a 30-year-old, a 28-year-old, and one's gonna be 31 this year. So a 31-year-old, a 28-year-old, and then a 26-year-old.
Oh shit! Yeah,
So
right back to
the
back.
oldest one was definitely like mom version, but she was also a piece of shit. And then the middle one was very more to herself, but her and the younger one are very close. So it was like them 2 versus me, and then I was the baby. So you can't remember the most fucked up shit you did to, or I don't know, maybe to like one of their friends.
Not off the top of my head though, bro. But that's crazy that you say the oldest is the mom. My oldest was the mom too.
My oldest was the mom too.
Yeah.
Ooh, I
It's crazy.
swear to
We're kind of
God.
similar, bro. So we were born in San Fernando. My bad. Off
Yeah,
topic.
no,
But
go
we were
ahead.
born in San Fernando, and we were living in Panorama City at the same time. And then at 4 or 5
City
years
and no
old,
pity.
yeah,
Yeah.
at 4 or
That
5
shit
years
is
old,
crying.
our parents brought us down to Palmdale, so we were always kind of like close by to each other without knowing it.
That's
Like,
kind of weird.
yeah,
It's a little weird. At what age did you guys move to Palmdale?
4 or 5.
Same.
Also, same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys go to the same middle school?
Yeah.
Yep.
But didn't know each other?
No.
No, well, we met like
We did
second
know each
year of
other
middle
in
school.
middle school.
That's how we met.
Oh, but different elementaries.
Different elementaries, yeah.
But same middle school.
Same middle school,
You
same
guys
high
knew
school.
each other, but there wasn't a thing yet to high school.
Yeah.
But it was like always gonna. I feel like in my head, you know, my corny shit. I'm like, oh, it's always gonna be meant to be because he was already friends with my best friend without us. Like,
It was just
knowing
similar
each other,
friend
yeah.
group, yeah.
That is kind of weird though, like the amount of same siblings.
And then our
like,
siblings,
same city.
they're alike.
Like his
I-
sister, she's the mom. My sister's the mom. His middle sister's the crazy one. My brother was the crazy one. Like it's
Okay,
just
that's
like,
how my family is.
yeah,
Yeah.
literally.
Because my older one was mom / piece of shit. Like so but we were all equally bad at shit. That is kind of weird though. That is.
Yeah.
That's funny.
And then in Panorama City, were you guys kind of by the same area?
I lived on Roscoe, somewhere by Roscoe, around there.
I don't really remember.
You don't
but
really remember?
Yeah. I'd have to ask my mom.
Damn, bro, that is kind of crazy though that you guys kind of like And then in Palmdale, did you guys grow up around the same area too?
Yeah.
Yeah, we live like.
I lived on 25th Street and she lived on 30th Street. So
Oh
there's 5
wow,
streets
so
apart.
it was like,
Yeah.
We were always close
oh,
by.
that is kind of creepy. I can see why.
And then like before we started talking in middle school, like kind of like high and by, he would walk to school and I'll be leaving my house to walk to school too.
Yeah, so I'm like, oh, we were around each other like our whole lives,
Yeah.
bro. Like, it's just weird.
When you guys, can you remember how he asked you out? Oh, whoa, fucking give me the lead on to like how you guys became a talkative thing and then how the talking stage and the day he asked you out.
I'm like, he was like low key dating my friend first.
Oh, you were dating one of her homegirls?
in middle school,
But
yeah.
it was the middle school shit, yeah.
Hey,
But
that should be serious. Middle school relations, they look.
I'm like, how long was your middle school relationship?
It lasted that whole school year, too.
Yeah.
What, all of 8th grade?
Yeah, all of it.
And then you broke up 2 months later, got with her.
Pretty much.
That's literally
Pretty much.
the
That's
story
literally
right there.
Like that.
Oh my god, no.
Are you guys still friends with that friend?
Nah, we haven't seen her since. I think since
I'm like, I hope
freshman year.
not. Shit. I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
it's like
I'm just kidding. Nah. How do you ask me out?
Well, she hollered at me first, bro. I'm keeping it butt.
I was like, damn, that ass fat, ma. No, I'm just kidding.
And this was summer going to 9th grade.
This was it was summer
Yeah.
going to 9th grade, yeah.
She liked the picture or something?
Nah, we exchanged numbers actually before the school year ended the year prior, 8th grade.
Oh, so you were cheating on your
Nah,
your
it wasn't like
ex-girlfriend.
that. It was
That's kind of what it sounds like.
I get
No,
it.
it's because like we said, we've always had the same
friend
friend
group.
group.
You
all
guys
the
were
time.
homies.
Yeah,
we were just
basically.
friends, and then we would text each other during summer, and then she started flirting with me, and I was like,
Let him know. You sent me a little picture. He's like, I got my ears pierced, and it was like a little picture of him in the mirror, like,
Like,
what the fuck?
and you got some shit.
I was trying to look cute as fuck. I was like, I want her to say something, and she did. Yeah, she said
like,
something. I was like, all
cutie.
right, and we started flirting, and then
Was she there for you through your breakup with the other girl?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, you grimy, Carrie. That
my
is
God.
grimy.
I literally, well, I guess, but I was like, hey, like, I know you guys just stopped dating, but like,
I like you
I
too.
kind of like him. But I'm like, but if you guys want to work shit out, like, I totally get it.
Oh, you told her that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she was like, nah, it's okay. And then I was like, shit. I was like, all right.
Hey, that's
Yeah.
cool though, cause most girls would have took that a hella weird. Cause she didn't end up going to the same high school as you guys.
she did for like the first year or two, and then I never saw her after
Yeah.
that. I don't know what happened to her.
Oh shit. Okay, so then you send the piercing picture. She fucked with it, and what'd you reply? Like, oh, you look good.
No, I said, I remember, like, back then, the way of texting was so
Was
different.
it like
I
on
put,
Kick?
no, was it?
I was using a texting app. I didn't even have a fucking phone. It was an iPod or some shit.
Oh, so you did like a
yeah,
text message
like
or
a
some
text
shit.
plus
Yeah.
app.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
I
those-
remember I put Q with, like, the X and the D. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay. The
The
wow.
laughing
Karen was on some shit.
Hell
I was
yeah.
on my fucking Facebook share.
And it worked too. I was like, fuck, all right. She had me feeling good, and then it went from there.
And then did you guys hang out during the summer?
No. We didn't
We
see each other
literally
till that following
started
school year.
talking, like, in the school.
But how was the vibe? Was it like okay, let's like FaceTime till we go to sleep?
No, we were just text, and then we'll see each other here and there, and, like, we'll kind of flirt and stuff.
And she had an Android at the time. My bad.
I don't care.
Andrew?
had an
Yeah, I
Android
had a
at the
fucking
time.
Android
Oh,
at
so it
the
was
time.
bad.
It
I
was
was fucking with a
bad.
girl with an Android. Yeah.
I mean, at least I had a fucking phone. He was over here using like borrowed iPods to fucking message
Yeah,
me.
somebody had let me borrow an iPod. It wasn't even my iPod.
Yeah.
I don't even remember who let me use that shit.
Damn, yeah, was in Palmdale down bad.
Yeah,
Android,
yeah.
fake iPods, all types of
Palmdale,
crazy
east side of Palmdale is kind of ratchet, bro.
Yeah, I know a couple people from Eastside Palmdale. I was like, you motherfuckers are ghetto. That shit is ghetto, fool.
It's a little
That shit is
ratchet.
ghetto. Okay, so then the school year starts, and then you guys obviously seen each other every day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you see, the thing with me is I wouldn't talk a lot. I was shy, bro. Like, to this day, I'm shy. I'm quiet. I'm more observant. We're complete opposites.
I could tell. When I was watching your that's what my little buddy was telling me. she's ratchet, and he's like her piece.
yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
And I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, but obviously I seen you with these fools, so I'm like, oh, that fool's like them. You know, they're loud and shit. But I could see but then I seen your guys' YouTube, and it's like, Karen is more like, you know, like the.
Yes.
you're more like,
I'm more like the mellow,
I'm the
observant.
fucking social butterfly. Like I'm
Yeah.
always loud and stuff.
She can make friends anywhere and everywhere. And me,
I
I'm
do
just,
make friends, and
it's
that's
hard
a
for
good
me.
thing and bad thing sometimes.
Yes,
Yeah,
we'll
most
be in a
definitely.
party and she'll be like missing for 2 hours. And I'm like, hey, have you guys seen Karen?
I'm over there with the tias, like
That's right. That's a vibe right there. Okay, so then school year starts. you're shy though, so you're not even approaching it. So you're only talking a big game through the text, not in person.
Yes,
Pretty much, yeah.
literally. He would talk all this like on text, and then I'll see him in person. He'll just be like, "Hey," and I'm like, "Hey, what's that?" Like, it was like that. He didn't eat in front of me for like the longest.
What do
I
you
swear.
mean?
Like, I would be like, "Oh, you want some chips or something?" Because I was that fucking hot Cheeto girl.
You're eating hot Cheetos at 8 in the morning?
With my
8 in the
fucking
morning,
Arizona or my Brisk. Yeah, it was me. So I'd be like, "Oh, you want some chips?" And he'd be like, "No." I'm like, "Come on, like, why? Who doesn't fucking want chips right now?" And then he was like, "Oh, okay." He'll take one and he'll be like, "Sorry, I'm gonna put my mic down." He'll be like,
Bro, relax.
"What are you
Chill,
doing?"
bro.
He was
Eddie
chilling
on
and he
some
looked to the
shit,
side.
bro.
Hey, for some reason though, no disrespect to you, but I got bitches like that though, bro. Like I have
like,
no
yeah,
idea
like,
how.
Like you didn't have to
Disrespect
be.
you.
I'm sorry. No
Nah,
disrespect.
I mean, I'm not trying to hype him up either, but yeah.
Yeah, like
Wow.
you didn't have to be extra.
Yeah, like I was just shy
Yeah,
quite all the
'cause
time,
there's
and I
fools
don't know.
that
How.
definitely be doing the most for no reason.
That
Yeah.
shit is crazy.
And
Oh,
then
okay,
okay,
yeah.
so then what day did he ask you, or what month?
September.
Next
Okay,
month,
so
yeah.
school started August,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then he asked you on September.
Yeah.
Okay, so give me play by play on the day.
We were walking home, and we were at a street light. It was already time for me to turn to go down my street, and one of my homies was walking with us, and he's like, "Hey, bro, like, why aren't you guys dating? Don't you like her?" I'm like,
And then you got red.
I did. I was like, fuck. And then he asked her, he was like, why aren't you dating him yet? She was like, he hasn't fucking asked me. Like, all ratchet and shit. And I was like, fuck, now I gotta ask her.
It was
No
forced.
It was, I was definitely pressured at the time. I don't regret it though. But yeah, he was like, just ask her, bro, just ask her. I was like, fuck. Walked a couple more blocks down. I ended up asking her all shy. First girl I've ever asked out in my life too.
Was he behind you?
Nah, he like
Nah.
waited at the end.
I was
of the
actually
end
with
of
my
the-
homegirls too, and then he was like, "Can I?" Before like we had to separate to walk home. He was like, "Can I ask you something?" And my friends like already knew, so they walked, and I was like, "Yes." Fucking turned red from like a tomato red, and I'm like, "What's
Just
up?"
thinking
He's
about
like,
it.
"Do you wanna be my girlfriend?"
He whispered it.
I'm like, "Huh?" I'm like, "Let me turn my fucking hearing aids on, cause I didn't hear anything you said." He's like, "You wanna be my girlfriend?" I was like, "Yeah." And then he gave me the fucking biggest, like the smallest kiss ever. He was like,
And then
he,
my
like,
homie in the
turned around and
back,
left.
my homie runs up, "Hey, did you fucking do it, bro?"
Yeah,
I'm
dog,
like, "Yeah, bro."
hella extra. And then your homegirls are right there waiting for you to keep
Yeah.
walking with them. Oh, those were hella awkward.
Yeah.
I remember like for sure asking a girl while her friends was around, and then bitches was just hyping her up. Like, shut the fuck up, let me do my thing. But it could be nerve. People don't understand, bro. Like, the first time I ever asked out a girl, it was definitely nerve wracking as fuck.
Yeah, that shit's nerve wracking, bro. I was nervous. I was sweating. I was
Cause what if they
ready
say
as fuck.
no, huh?
In fact, I was
But
scared of that
he knew I
rejection.
would have said yes. That's why I'm like, why were you
No,
so
no, but it's
nervous?
but it's different. What if like your girls were around and you were feeling some type of way that day and you would have said no, then it would have
true.
been like,
Yeah.
I was scared as fuck.
And then from there on, it was fucking.
From there
10
on,
years
I just
later.
fucking hold on to him,
Yeah,
never let
from
him.
there on, 10
That
years
is
later.
crazy. You guys are one of those couples that make sense to be each other that long. Because I know people that are like been together for 10 years, but it was like cheating, pregnancy, cheating. I don't like you. Go back to your ex, come back this way, boom, boom, boom. Fall down, come back up. And it's like, I mean, I don't know if you guys been through that, but I'm just saying it seems like you guys are in it for the long run.
Oh,
I
hell
hope
yeah.
so, shit.
But don't get us wrong, bro. In high school, we were young teenagers, bro. Of course,
was
there's
a
ups and
toxica.
downs. We were little toxicos.
Fucking, what was the craziest? All right, give me most serious fight in high school, obviously, because it's probably funnier then, and stupidest fight.
Crazy fight off the top of my head.
Okay,
I can't-
okay, I'll make it easier. You give me one where it was stupid that he was mad, and then you gotta give me one where it was stupid that she was mad.
Okay, so we was at, I'm gonna say, I don't give a fuck. We was at my house. We were like, outside like the porch area where the garage is at.
Oh, I
crazy.
we were-
remember this. This is like 9th grade. It was that same year.
And like we were just talking, and I was like, oh yeah, like I don't even know what we're talking about. This guy, like this old ass guy, was walking down the street, and he swears I was checking him out. He fucking turns around and fucking throws his chapstick. He's like, what the fuck are you looking at? I'm like, are you fucking serious? Like I just fucking glanced
On
at
some
this
little
guy,
kid shit, bro.
and
Like,
I was like, he's
stupid
old
as
as
shit.
hell. Fucking looks like has like 10 kids, like already retired and shit. And you're over here getting mad. Remember?
Yeah, I remember.
He didn't talk to me for a while because I was
I
staring
didn't
at
talk
the
to her for like
fucking
a
guy.
whole 2 days, bro. On
Yeah.
some toxic shit. We've been through that toxic phase,
Yeah.
bro.
And then you guys went through the really bad ones.
Not really bad, but
We did break up a couple times.
we broke up like a few times, yeah.
But
through
like,
high school.
remember, it was like high school
High-
mentality.
yeah,
like,
and then also people don't understand that in high school, you're more easily to fall into bullshit because there's more people around you.
And then
Exactly.
you're going through insecurities and fucking phases.
What was the most stupidest shit she got mad over? There has to be a bad one because you like thugs. He got like
I can't even think off the top of my head.
I don't know. Did he help a girl like with her homework or something?
Motherfucker, I helped you with your homework. Well, I was the girl. Who? Let me see.
Oh, there was this one time. My bad. But there was this one time. I guess Twitter was around back then, so I had Twitter, and I posted a picture, like kind of. I was with a homegirl. She was just a homegirl. Like it was just my
Oh,
friend.
I remember this homegirl. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, she was
The
just a homegirl.
toxicness is coming
She was
up.
like one of my close friends at the time, and I took a picture, and she was kind of like leaned up against my back or some shit. I don't really remember.
Like head to your shoulder.
Not head to my shoulder. No, I forgot. She was kind of like laid on my back somehow.
Okay.
I kind of forgot how it was exactly, but all I get is a text. Why the fuck is that bitch laying on you like that? I was like, oh my god.
green message?
Yeah, it was a green. On my
I
text
had to wait
plus
till he had fucking Wi-Fi so he can see.
Yeah, on
They
some
was
high school
down
shit.
bad in high school.
Yeah.
That's a good thing though, because you don't have to deal with the bullshit through school.
Yeah, true.
Okay.
We've been through all that. Now we're just chilling, bro.
That's crazy. That is kind of toxic.
Yeah.
No, yeah, we did it. We definitely
We
went
talked
like
about it
this.
in our videos all the time. We're like,
That's
yeah.
definitely like. I definitely got some stupid shit. I definitely hugged the girl. I came out of lunch and I hugged the homegirl first. But like, let's say like this, like, so let's say I came out this way, and like I just happened to turn left first, so I seen the homegirl first. But my obviously my girl at the moment was like to the right of me. So she's like, oh, you want to go hug her first before me? You didn't even like, dude, I just literally
Nah.
didn't see you.
It'd be
Keep
like
in
that,
mind,
bro.
we were toxic in this high school phase, but that was when like all the quinceañeras were happening too. So
I was going
I'd be
hella
like, why the fuck are you
quinceañeras.
at this quinceañera? Like, who do you know that's here?
Okay, so was that a problem that obviously, I mean, were your parents strict?
No.
They were cool?
Yes and no.
They were strict somewhat.
They became more lenient the older we got.
Yeah.
Okay, but what I'm saying is like, was there shit that obviously he's a guy, so his mom's gonna be like, go, cause she's not gonna less question it, but you had to kind of. Sometimes there were. I'm pretty sure there was quinceañeras that you couldn't go to and he could.
Yeah, but like I was always allowed to go because I would be like, oh, I'm going with my amigas. Like, I'm going with my
with
friend's
your
mom.
friends,
So
yeah.
my mom would be like, okay, like she'll see me go with them, and then I'll just see him there.
Nah, there was a time though I remember we would go to little kickback supposedly, and she got dropped off, and her mom seen that there was no adults,
Oh yeah.
took her
oh,
right
yeah.
back home.
Oh, you were like, fuck.
Yeah, but
literally.
she went home and told my dad like, oh, can you believe like there's a kickback? There's no like adults there, blah blah blah. And my dad's like, so she dropped me off again.
She
and I
ended
was
up
like,
coming back, and I
the
was like,
embarrassment was there, bro.
that was the first time we ever like, kind of
Dance.
danced and kissed and shit. Yeah, it was
Oh,
crazy.
okay, in front of everybody. Like the show was slowly
Yeah,
breaking.
yeah.
Yeah.
They were like, she was like twerking on you and shit like that. Okay.
I'm like, I was
Fuck,
sad.
at 14.
You guys were at 14 getting it cracking.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
what's okay, so what's the most serious fight? Don't tell me like a personal one. Tell me one that you guys have talked about before. But I mean, if you guys want to give me the juicy one, that's definitely.
Well,
personal fight?
damn. Like from back then or like
Yeah, from
recent?
back then. You don't got to do now because obviously, for me, two different worlds. But yeah, the more funny, but it was serious at the moment.
Remember when I went to the movies with the homegirl? Oh man.
I'm still mad at that one actually.
So this was another close friend, and
Yeah, didn't sound like he got too many close friends.
I would
back
hang out with
then.
her and her older sister a lot. And I think Captain America had just came. It was the first one that just came out. She
Crazy.
was
What
like-
movie did we watch last week?
Captain America.
Yeah, you remember the movie you fucking watched then, huh? Right.
Oh my god! Yeah, it was,
Oh, I didn't get it at first. I thought they watched Captain America. I was like, you guys want to go see it again? The fuck? I knew she was out.
no, yeah, it was some Marvel movie. I can't remember exactly. I think it was Captain America. Yeah, probably. But yeah, she was like, "You want to go watch the movie with us?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm down. Fuck it." I went. I came home, bro. The biggest argument. I think that's the biggest argument to
Let
this
them know
day
why,
that we've
though.
ever had. Because I guess the girl later on but we didn't know that at the time. Later on, that girl ended up like having a crush on me, whatever. But
What fucking this in high school?
this is in high school, yeah. It was like sophomore year.
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, so you guys went through toxicity very early. in
Very
your
early. That's why
relationship.
we're so like chilling now, because this.
But that also shows why you guys made it through the bush. More people get cut off through there.
Yeah.
You guys made it. Damn. Okay, so you went to the movies. You came. But how did she know you went to the movies?
I told her. I didn't think it was a big deal.
But I was upset because I had like family over, so I was like, "Oh, you should come over." And he was like, oh, no, because I'm going to the movies with so-and-so. So how you not want me to be like, what the fuck? Like, I'm your
Yeah.
girlfriend.
Yeah, that is kind of wild, Daddy.
Yeah, my bad. I was,
At the moment, you weren't thinking.
now that I think about it, damn, I was doing some wild shit. Yeah, 14, 15 years old, bro. It was. I feel like you cannot be a young couple and not go through some toxic shit.
No, most definitely. Okay, and then you come back, and obviously you don't have service on your phone. So you come back, and then the minute you turn
No,
on
his iPod.
the
his
iPod,
iPod.
and then the minute you turn on the Wi-Fi, it's boom, 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 boom,
Yeah.
boom, 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 boom. It's going crazy.
Going
And then it's
ridiculous.
just all through phone, or there's like a text.
I
would do
think
both,
it, would,
huh?
it would do both. Yeah, I grabbed the house phone. I was like, "Why are you tripping? Like this and this and that, not a big deal." But I guess at the time, now that I think about it, yeah, I'm kind of weird for that.
Okay, and then.
It's because a girl knows. A girl knows when a girl likes your man.
Oh, okay, so you already have suspicions about this certain
Yeah.
girl. Mm-hmm. And would you tell him about those suspicions, or do you expect them to read your mind?
No, I would tell him, I'm like, dude, why are you hanging out with her? Like, she obviously has something for you.
And
like,
I would tell him like, "No, she doesn't." I was like, "We're just friends." Like,
Okay,
And
I
what,
never,
was I
I didn't
right?
see it.
I was right.
She ended up being
and then,
right.
and then what happened? The girl expressed her feelings to you?
Yeah, and then we ended up just we stopped talking. That's it.
How did she tell you, like, hey, I know you were Karen, but I also like you, like, you wanna move on? Like, that's crazy, like.
I don't remember exactly how it went. It was so long ago, bro. It was like fucking 8, 9 years ago.
But this girl was also your friend.
No, I didn't. This
No,
girl
it's just my
this girl
friend.
was from another high school.
I knew her for a long time though. I think we had went to elementary school together. And
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
yeah.
Okay,
We knew each other.
So you see why I have my reasons to be toxic. I wasn't toxic just because.
Okay, did she ever fuck up and you had a reason to be that serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Hell
asked
yeah.
me one time, I'm an idiot. Again, high school shit. He had asked me for my Facebook password and I was like, why you want my Facebook password? He's
Oh,
like,
you questioned it.
no, I didn't really question it,
She
but
gave it to me.
I gave it to her like a idiot. I should have went and deleted everything before I fucking let him go through it. He went through it and he was like, yeah, we're done. Like,
Yeah, that was like one of our breakups.
but it was like high school shit. Like guys would be like, "Oh, you're so cute," and I'd be like, "Thanks, you too." Which is I'm wrong for that, right? But like,
Bro,
at the
I would have threw a
Right?
fit, boy. I would have fucked your best friend. Fuck you, Karen. Oh, you
Nah,
cheated
definitely.
on my boy.
I'm saying.
That's cheating.
Isn't it cheating?
it is.
Yes.
It's cheating.
Oh, okay. So then I guess we both cheated on each other because you did the same
Yeah, I
shit.
did
You
the
know,
same shit.
back in Facebook times when he'd be like,
Share for
"Oh,
share?
no, like for a TBH or like to be honest."
Oh, to be honest, you're
Yes.
cute.
And the rates
He'd be
and
like,
shit.
"To be honest, we don't talk much, but you're cute," and I'd be like, "Oh, okay."
Oh, so there was definitely some times when it was.
Yeah, we were pretty toxic.
A
at
lot of the
first.
times we didn't even realize the shit that we were doing. We shouldn't have been doing it,
Yeah.
but we're young, stupid.
It's 'cause,
that's
like,
funny.
Yeah, crazy shit.
in reality,
You're
though,
cute, thanks. You too. I would have threw a fit, boy.
I remember I went through her messages. I wanted to throw up. I was feeling sick. I was like, ain't no way this is
And,
happening.
and you were there with her while going through the messages?
no.
No, this
He
was
was
like
on his little iPod at home.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you text. Hey, but that's always cool how when you guys get back together and you have the leverage now.
Yeah,
So
facts.
she had to like be on your good side for a
Yeah.
very
I
long.
was practicing my argument in the mirror. I was like, what's this? I was practicing how I was gonna whip it out and show her.
Yeah, that's definitely cheating.
Oh shit.
I think as you get older, I think certain shit becomes less stupid.
no.
Like
yeah.
obviously, it's okay. Example, right? Somebody were to say I was a girl. Somebody would be like, "Hey, you think Eddie's handsome?" I'm like, "Hell yeah." Like I think now, oh, if you think Karen's pretty, hell yeah. Like I think now it's different, but I think at the moment, most definitely,
Telling
like
you,
when you're
especially-
going through messages and it's like you're cute.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
being
thanks.
teenagers.
Yeah, you see how like bad it sounds. I was like, oh shit! Like when he got mad, I was like, I'm a puta. Like I for real was like,
Like, I
my
fucked
everything.
up?
Yeah, but at the
Yeah.
time, like you said, it was more like a like, oh, like thanks, like because in my
Facebook-
eyes,
yeah.
I was like, I'm in love with because. Not to be corny, but he was like my first like boyfriend. Not my first boyfriend, but he was the first boyfriend that I was actually like in love with. Like I actually had a crush on him and everything.
So who said I love you first? Yeah, Eddie. That
Don't let him know why. He was breaking up with me,
We're
and
breaking
I
up
threw out
again.
the "I love you" card.
Oh.
But guess what he did? Guess what he did?
She
He
reeled
said,
me in with that, bro. I was
guess
like,
what he did? He's like, I love you
Reeled me
too.
in.
This
I
was- so-
always win.
Well, so what year was this?
I don't
we were
know,
probably
bro.
like 15, 16.
Yeah.
All this toxic shit was when we were little kids, teenagers.
And then senior year, everything was just way more smoother.
After graduating, yeah. I mean, we had, of course, ups. Every couple argues.
Yeah, most definitely.
But yeah, after like 18, 19, we were just cool selling.
Okay, yeah, okay, damn. So what was this argument about when you threw the "I love you"?
I honestly don't
I
remember.
don't even know. I'm telling you, we were pretty toxic. Like, dude, there was times where our friends would be like, y'all can't like y'all shouldn't be together. Like you guys are both toxic. Yeah.
I think I was just breaking up with her just because of some shit I couldn't get over. I don't know. It was some toxic shit, little kid shit.
And then she was like, "I love you." You're like, "Ah, fuck it, come on."
I was like, fuck. I love you too.
Nah, but I would hold it down for this man because in school he used to be the chip boy. He used to sell chips at school.
Oh, yeah, I used to slang at school.
Bitch.
And then one time he had to get out of school to do like what was it called?
I had to make up credits, so I had to do a continuation process for one semester. So I couldn't actually be inside the school. I was missing like 20 credits.
Oh, okay, so you had to make up for a gang of shit.
Yeah, I had to make up some credits, and then I still needed to make my money. So I was like, hey, babe, you can sell for me a little bit? And she was slang chips for me.
Yeah, I was like, okay, so I would dodge all the securities, fucking sell his chips out through the morning, like this and that, and I'll just come back to him like, here, boss, here's your money. Never fucking once gave me a cut.
But
I ate
where
his
did the money
chips.
go to? Where did the money go to?
Oh yeah, he would take me
Straight
out.
dates, fucking movies, the mall.
Okay, so it was definitely some
Yeah.
cute shit. Wow, you guys are fucking. You guys went through a lot at a very young age, cheating.
Now, I mean, I guess because at the time I didn't
That's
even
definitely cheating.
think my fault.
I
guess.
talked to guys definitely would have not. I for sure probably would have got back. I was in love too, like a stupid ass. I was over there, and I'm out of the fuck out. Okay. How'd your guys' family find out about each other? You guys.
So I had this friend whose dad was like, he was crazy. Like crazy, I mean like he want his daughter home at certain time. Like he was that like Mexican parent, like what is it called, babe?
He was just really strict.
Machista. He
Oh,
was
that
that
fool's a
machista.
machista.
Yeah, so one day he seen me and Eddie holding hands at school. Right away, like within that second, I'm sure he was watching us walking or he was already on the phone with my dad. He was like, hey, tu hija está acá agarrada de las manos con un niño, like this and this and that. And I get home, my parents are like, oh, we gotta talk to you. And I was like, what do I do now? I was over here thinking that they were gonna be like, bitch, how many times did you ditch sixth period? Like, you know? But no, my dad's like, so you have a boyfriend? Like, what's his name? Like, I need to meet him and blah, blah, blah.
Bro, she told me the next day I was shitting bricks.
You were like, but your family already knew.
My mom knew, yeah.
But with guys, it's a little.
It's a little different with
Yeah.
guys. Unfortunately, yeah, it's just the way it is.
Nah, but my dad's like, you're too young to have a boyfriend and this and that. And I was like, being teenager, I was like, I don't care. Like, I'm gonna have this man, regardless of what you say. So I'd rather you meet him than me do things behind your back and blah, blah, blah.
Which is a valid argument.
Yeah, so I brought him to the house, and my dad was like, Eddie didn't know Spanish like that at the moment. So my dad's like, tell him that he has to ask you out in front of me. I was like, and then his friend was there too.
I was shitting bricks because first of all, her dad looked loked the fuck out. Like,
Yeah, my dad's bald.
bald,
He's tattooed. He wears
fucking-
dickies. He has like, yeah.
fucking wife beater, everything, bro. I was shitting bricks.
You was, and then you asked her out again?
Yeah, and I had to do it in Spanish, bro, and I didn't even know.
Wait, keep in mind at the kitchen table, it was my mom. She made fucking caldo de res. I remember this day like it was
In
yesterday.
Palmdale?
Yes, caldo de res. My grandma was in there. My dad was sitting there, and then it's like me, Eddie, and his friends like in the kitchen. He's like, tell him that he has to ask you out in front of me.
My homie was literally translating like what I couldn't say. That shit was embarrassing, bro, low key, but it happened. I don't want to talk about it no more. No, I'm
he
just
was
kidding.
like, puede, ella hacer mi novia?
And then it was.
And my dad was like, quiet for a long ass time.
I was
I'm like,
scared.
yes or no? Like, I'm still gonna date him regardless. But he was like,
Oh,
okay.
that's whack,
Yeah.
fool. That must have sucked so bad.
It did.
At least, but after that, it was cool.
After that, it was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was always cool with her parents. Never had an issue with her parents ever after that. But damn, bro, that shit was. I was shitting bricks. I was sweating bullets. My homie over here laughing at me in my ear, and bro, it was
It was
a whole
bad.
fucking. It was
Yeah.
bad.
Okay. The first time you guys have sex.
Oh, back to.
Okay, why'd you guys do it? Okay. One Palmdale was hot, so I'm pretty sure it was early in the relationship.
No. It was like.
Because remember, my parents weren't strict, but they were strict. So, like,
Yeah.
they didn't let me go on a date with him, like, alone until we were, like, 15, I think.
15, 16 almost.
Yeah, almost 16, yeah. Because every time we'd go to the movies or something, Mom would be like, who's going with you? And I'd be like, oh, his sister's going with us. Or one of my sisters will take us to the movies or something. Yeah, because they were still kind of like, you can't go to his house. He can't come and be in your room. Like, it was more like a...
So, you strict parents create sneaky. We had to
most
sneak
definitely,
around.
Yeah. And a bandos.
You know,
Literally.
and I guess, like, the heat got real because
Yeah, it was like
we had to do it in a fucking
It was like a
backyard,
year
so.
after dating. And then of course we talked about it, texted about it.
Yeah.
And we're like, all right. The homie gave me a, protection. And I let her know, and she was like, "Fuck it, let's do it." And we didn't.
What was the date planned around?
Well, see, I had to lie to my. Sorry, Dad, if you're watching this, but I had to lie to my dad that I was gonna go to my friend's house, and he didn't want to take me, so I had to walk to her house. And I was like, "Oh, I'm at her house," but from her house, I ended up walking to his house. And when I was there, I was like, "All right, let's do this shit." Dude, never did I fucking imagine it was gonna be in a backyard.
My parents were home, so I was like, "We can't do it here."
Cause wasn't your parents gonna go somewhere or something?
Yeah, they're gonna go somewhere. They didn't end up going anywhere, so I was like,
Damn, they
fuck.
cock blocked the situation.
I was
Yeah.
mad as hell. And then she was like, "Fuck it, let's just go find somewhere else." And I was like, "All right." So we were just walking around my neighborhood. We found a house that nobody lived in, and we just hopped the fence, and we just, went
Well, I
from there.
mean, he was trying to get in the house, but there was no way unless breaking
Oh
the
yeah,
window.
I was trying to
We
get in the
wasn't
house.
trying to do that.
I wasn't trying to break, enter, and clap your
Damn,
cheeks.
the horny vibes were at a crazy level.
Shit, I had my
Word.
tamal caliente, bro. I swear to God, I did.
Yeah.
Damn, and so it was awkward.
You want to do it or you want me to stay? Because I'll stay, but very detailed.
You can say it, my boy.
Eddie prefers you say it.
Yeah, because if your parents get mad, they're gonna get mad at you.
Shit. It was like the worst. It was like the best, worst experience ever. Like, I know no one. Okay, first of all, we did it in a fucking backyard, okay? And then,
So I'm assuming standing up.
Yeah.
yeah. It was like
Okay.
a brick wall behind us. There wasn't no fucking grass because it was a abandoned house, so it was like hay.
It was
looked like
it was
hay
a
and
brand
dirt.
new house, so there was like nothing set up in the backyard.
Yeah.
It was like
Okay.
freshly built.
Yes.
yeah.
So then I was just like, first time doing it, like my heart's racing so fast, and I'm like, well, what now? We're just staring at each other like, well, what now? And like, I'm like, do I lay on the floor or what the fuck? And I'm just like, I can't
my
lay
God.
there. So then I was like, my first time, like, undressing in front of him. So I'm like, close your eyes. And I don't know, I just felt weird. So I'm like, do I get butt ass naked out here? Like, somebody could literally look over the fence and like, hey, what you guys doing? So I was like, all right, whatever. I took my bottoms off, and then he went like halfway, and then I was just like, well, what do I do? Like, no experience at all. So I'm over here like, let me lift my leg. Maybe you can like put it in that way.
No music playing?
No
Fuck no,
music.
that shit was-
Oh,
Bro,
fuck.
if anything, you fucking heard the trash man fucking picking up the trash and shit. Like, oh my God, it was not romantic at all. But
Fuck
in
no.
my eyes, it was, I guess.
It
At the
wasn't for me.
moment,
it was hot. I was sweating. I said,
yeah, I was
I wanna go
scared. I
home
was
now.
literally like shaking because like it was my first time, So if you thought it went bad, it went fucking bad, bro. So because we couldn't obviously get it in like this, and it was my first time, and I'm gonna hype you up.
Damn,
right
we're
now,
going
babe.
into some
I'm gonna
crazy
hype you up
detail
right
right now. We have never
this man
talked
got
about
a
this.
fucking brick on him that I was like, there's no fucking way. Like, there's just no way this shit is gonna fucking
Oh, so it hurt.
Yeah, there's no way. Like, you just couldn't. So I was like, dude, you're gonna have to pick me up. And then he was
Was
like,
he buff at the moment?
No, I was scrawny as fuck, bro. I was like 110 pounds.
yeah. I'm like, you're gonna have to pick me up. And he was like, okay. This man
I was
picked me
strong.
up and slammed my shit down that his entire fucking penis went
Oh, shit.
straight
We're getting into fucking
into
detail right now.
My
Damn.
fucking, like, I swear to God, that shit was a here. And I literally pushed him off, and I was like, oh my fucking God, like, that shit hurt so bad that I felt like I teared, literally.
And
like,
we stopped after that.
And then I looked down,
And you're
I'm not even little, bro. I'm like,
It was like a murder scene, bro.
yes.
Like, it was,
I'm over here like, oh my God.
Did you
And
guys
I'm
try
like
to-
wiping the fucking
the brick wall?
on the brick wall. I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm like,
It's
what's
gonna be
going
the clip.
on?
Oh my God, this clip is gonna go viral. You know
Yeah,
what's
it's
crazy?
crazy.
That the first time I popped the cherry, I didn't know that happened.
Oh,
Yeah.
you didn't know?
I mean, I had like an idea, but when it happened, okay, so I had one bro. I lost my virginity very young, like very young. Like I lost it very young. Like I was 12, turning 13,
Oh,
and she was 13, turning 14.
oh.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so I
that's
lost it
super-
very young, but it was still like hella like she like taught me how to do it. That was kind of awkward. It was like a little awkward. It was like, oh, what the fuck, like, cause you feel kind of like a bitch if you like. I mean, I think you probably knew more than her.
Nah, we both didn't know shit, bro.
Okay, so it was fresh.
We were both like experiencing. We didn't know nothing about it, so it was
Okay, so yeah, and it was like hella awkward, and then I popped a cherry, and then but it was like in the dark, So when I got up and we turned off the lights, and my shorts were like my favorite camel shorts, red, bro. Like I had to throw them away. Like you know how like you ever like on a tea and then you like forget about it and then you touch it and it's like strong.
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of what happened. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's like hella
It's
thick.
all stiff
Yeah.
and
That's
shit.
kind of what happened. And I was so mad, and I was like, I can't take them to wash because then my mom's gonna be like, how'd you get on this?
That's crazy.
And then I was like, yo, that shit was so okay. So then that happened. You guys stopped, and then
No, but like, okay, I'm sure your scene was okay, but my shit.
no, mine was bad.
No, but I'm telling y'all, like, he teared me. Because he legitly teared me. Like, I remember I went home, like, Tim and I went home, and I was, like, trying to look at my ass through the mirror, like, what the fuck
Oh
is
my
going on?
God.
Because every time I was
Eddie, look,
peeing,
can't be mad at me,
I mean,
man.
who gives a fuck now? Like, every
Yeah.
time, well, that day when I was peeing, I was like, because I was like, what? Like, why does it hurt so
Did
bad?
he go for any advice to your sisters?
Hell no, them bitches is snitches. I'm sorry, I love y'all, but they would. Like I said, my older sister was like a mom. If I would have told her, she would have been like,
Oh, she would have had like a field
yeah.
day.
So, what's it called? And
Okay,
then,
so
like,
how'd you walk home like you like?
no, dude, I was telling him, I was like, I have to walk different because Hispanic, like, culture, I guess, they're always like, oh, like, you can tell that girl already lost her virginity from the way she walks. So that was in my head.
That's the thing. No, and then I've also heard that like when girls like okay, like the homegirl, like it's weird. The homegirl Maria, I'm gonna put her business out there. Her and the homie Junior been together, and then she, you feel me? Like she started working out, but the homie's mom would be like, "Oh, te estás cogiendo bien because you got a little booty now." And shit, like, oh, you walking a little different, like you walk a little more coqueta type shit or something like that.
That's just
So I
crazy.
remember that same day when I went home, I'm like, practice your walk, like make sure you're walking normal. Like I don't want my mom to be like,
But you still have blood on you.
yes, I had a after I went to his house.
We had to walk back to my mom's house, and then I had to walk in the house first, make sure nobody was around.
And then ran in.
We ran. I fucking escorted her to the bathroom, and then she cleaned herself up. and-
Luckily, his mom had a pad in there too, so I just put a pad
Oh,
on.
so you played it off like you got your period.
Yeah,
Kinda,
literally.
yeah, pretty much.
But
Damn, okay.
that shit was bad. Like, it was bad.
It was bad. But then, did that make you guys closer?
Yes.
Oh hell yeah, definitely. I was seeing go down her leg. I was like,
Yeah.
fuck,
Bro,
are
I
you
was
okay?
embarrassed too. I was like, oh my god, he's gonna think I'm gross or something. I'm over there trying to clean it on the
Yeah,
brick
but
wall. I'm
it's-
like, oh shit.
That's how inexperienced we were though, because as soon as I seen we stopped. We got scared.
You guys both.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
But then again, like I'm telling you, when I'm being like so real, like his entire
Hey yo, wait, hold on.
his entire fucking penis went
He
in
likes
my
this.
vagina.
Fuck.
Like
it's hyping him up
big.
bad.
Imagine
real,
if
bro.
he picks you up and just slams your shit. Like, of course that shit's gonna fucking hurt.
I'm gonna want to start it one day, and they're gonna expect a lot more.
Well, shit. I mean, we can bring the brick wall anytime. No, I'm just kidding.
Damn, that is crazy. And then the second time was obviously smoother.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
shit still hurt though.
It was smoother. It was a little more. I'm hoping it was in the bed.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, thank God. I'm about to say if you guys go back and chew some brick wall, you guys must like the shit.
hell
Damn, that is
Yeah.
crazy. Okay, when did you guys decide to move out and live your own lives?
And last year, just last year.
So
Recent.
last year you guys were still living at your parents' house.
Yeah.
But were you guys able to sleep over and shit like that?
No.
Nah.
So here's the weird thing. My parents are not strict. They will let him stay at my house. We can have the door closed. I can lock it. They will leave. We can be there. Anything.
He can't sleep
But
over.
Yeah.
and then there's times where he'll be at my house till like 4 a.m, but he cannot stay the night. Can you imagine? Door closed, 4 a.m. We're supposed to be watching a movie or whatever. Knock the fuck out. I'd have to be like, babe, you have to go home.
I'll be
And
like,
you would
it's
walk from
3?
30th to 25th.
No, I had a car at the
You had
time.
a car.
right?
You probably had a car. Okay.
So he would just drive home.
I'd
all
be
the
like,
time.
fuck. I just slumped my way out the house, drive home, but
What-
my mom was different. My mom, like, I don't know. My mom was a little more strict, I guess, even though I'm a guy. Like, she didn't like her laying in my bed. She didn't like the door closed. She didn't until like I
And-
hit 20, 21.
At this point, are you guys already doing social media?
Was it last year? Yeah, so last year.
We started 2020. Yeah, so like a little over 2 years ago.
Okay, so when you guys were almost about to move out.
Yeah,
So you guys
Kinda,
started
yeah.
when you guys were 22.
22.
Yeah, we
22,
do videos
okay.
in my room and stuff.
Well,
So
we
my-
always did YouTube since we graduated high school. So
Oh,
yeah.
so you guys been doing YouTube?
yeah,
But
yeah.
we never took that shit
We
serious.
didn't take it
so
serious,
we didn't take our social media shit
Till
serious
COVID.
till COVID. Yeah.
We would always talk about in high school, oh, let's do YouTube. Let's be like a YouTube couple, whatever. She won like a YouTube star in the yearbook. And we were like, all right, as soon as we got a little money, part-time jobs, we bought a camera, bought a laptop, but we weren't consistent. We get like
We'll post like
100
a
views
video 1 month, and then like 6 months later, we'll post the next one. And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
oh my God, man, we got 100 views. Like, blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay, so you guys started consistent,
Yeah.
and then 2020 COVID hits. Boom.
Yeah.
Pandemic,
And
yeah.
you guys obviously working could get a little hard, so you guys were like, we got to take this a little more serious.
Yeah.
Well, TikTok helped. So that's when we started TikTok. And
Shout out TikTok. Changed
yeah,
my life
shout out
for
TikTok.
some.
For real, for real. Yeah, it started booming. We're just in the house, bored as fuck, making TikToks, and they just started doing numbers. And then we're like, all right, so let's start doing YouTube again.
And then we started taking it serious. I'm talking about this man. I don't know why he just didn't live with me. He was going to my house every single day after work, and
Well,
just so that we
he
could.
had to leave at 4 a.m.
Yeah, but he had to leave at 4 a.m. every day just so that we can do like videos. and
TikToks,
stuff.
videos.
Yeah.
And then from there, obviously the attraction from TikTok goes into
Of course,
YouTube.
yeah.
And then
Yeah.
you guys start doing more videos, couple challenges, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom.
Yep.
And then what blew you guys up?
Just TikTok, bro. It, all from TikTok.
Yeah.
But there's not like a specific video that went like stupid crazy.
Well, I actually have. Well, on my side, I actually have a lot of videos that are like more than like 5 million likes and stuff on my TikTok, but they're just like, I don't know.
The very first one though, she was singing to me like ugly. It was like an ugly Britney Spears song. That's what actually like
And then it like went through the roof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that shit
So-
went viral. It got posted everywhere on the fucking Hispanic meme pages.
Oh, so it was stupid.
yeah, it went crazy.
I think it's because like I'm very goofy, like I'm very stupid.
Yeah,
person,
no, I
like-
could tell. I was watching your guys' shit and I was like, damn, this fool puts up with a lot.
It does.
How are you drunk?
I'm a great time. I'm a fucking
She's a
glass in the glass.
happy ass drunk. She'll jump on the stage if we're at a club and start shaking.
And he
ass.
will support me.
And I'm there fucking hyping her up.
That's I see, but what I'm saying is that's what's needed. 'Cause imagine you were imagine high school you now.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, that would
Oh,
have
hell
threw
no.
a fit.
Facts.
Yeah.
Nah, that is crazy. How'd you guys meet Brian and Yulema?
I met Brian. Well, we went to high school with Yulema.
Yeah.
We met Yulema for our freshman year.
Yeah.
Oh, through her shuffly face.
Yeah, I guess so.
literally.
Yeah.
That
We-
Facebook famous shit was real, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she started blowing up like crazy. But I met Brian through social media. He ended up reaching out. He needed help with like a photo shoot. He was dropping his clothing brand, Rare Soul. And I was like, yeah, you're like 30,
Yeah.
35 minutes away. And I would see him on TikTok with his boys making TikToks in the car,
Yeah.
with conversations. And I was like, yeah, we're down. So we slid through and we just reconnected with Yuli there at that photo shoot. And
Oh, and then did you guys know that they were dating already?
yeah, well, we found out like when he started following me and shit. And I was
And then it was like,
shit,
oh,
Yuli's-
small world, we went to school with her.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was crazy. And we helped him with the photo shoot. And then shout out Brian, because Brian plugged me in with you. And
Yeah, facts,
they're
facts,
all
facts.
cool as fuck, bro. I love all of these foods.
I had seen y'all shit, and like I'll be watching. Obviously, like we're kind of all in the same space. Just everybody's kind of like in their own little
Doing their
world.
own thing, yeah.
Like these foods, they do like so Sweet Tea and these foods, they kind of remind me of each other.
Yeah.
Like they do a lot of. Obviously, they're a group, so they have to. When they film, it's a lot more than what it is. Like me, I'm a solo act.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So even though I vlog and shit, it's still like this. I don't have to go through anybody else.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like I upload this myself. Marcos just sends me the file. I title it. But I could only imagine with groups, it's like
Scheduling
you
on
have,
time.
and then they schedule, and then you never know if people still work regular jobs, so they gotta go through all the situations
Yeah.
and
Facts.
fucking go through all this shit. So I know, but then I seen you guys. I don't think it was that Britney Spears video, but I think you guys were doing something. Like I don't know if it was like a challenge or something. And I was like, they're funny, and then Brian was like, that's my boy.
Oh,
Oh,
for
And I
real?
was like, oh shit, and then, but I think he said it, and then it went through like it passed by, and then I seen him, and then he posted it on your story, and then that's when he FaceTimed you.
Yeah, that's when I met you.
And then-
yeah, I already knew who you were, bro.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
always
yeah.
come up on my Twitter. I think the video what was the first video I seen? You were asking your mom to cook you breakfast or something like that.
Oh yeah, in the morning.
That's
yeah,
when
yeah,
I seen.
yeah.
I was like, this was funny as fuck. And then yeah, it went from there.
Yeah, that's shit viral. And then I was like, damn, I gotta have him on there. And then I went to your guys' page, and then I'm like, fool, they viral, boy. Well, we gotta get it cracking. See, because when I started like Sweet Tea, I was the first one to interview Sweet Tea.
Oh,
I was
really?
the
yeah.
first one to interview these fools, Jenny69,
That's dope.
Avocado Thotty. But it's
Damn.
like because we come from that same world, like the TikTok, social media. So I'm like, oh yeah, you know, I'm pretty. And then it's always dope to interview couples. You know what I mean? So I was like, hell yeah.
Have you interviewed a couple before?
I was supposed to do, but they going through their little situation. So I was like, fuck. But I wanted to do them on no jumper.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, because
That
they
would've been
would
hard.
have gone crazy. Because I know her.
That would've been dope.
She has a super loyal fan base.
Yeah.
And obviously these fools and them. And then I know they have their own channel that's viral too. And then they have their own shit too. So
Yeah.
oh hell yeah.
They're all
fool.
crazy viral. These fools are going up crazy.
Right
too.
now. Right now they're trying to shine. And then it's dope because they know each other for a very long time.
Yeah, and they're all close friends. Like before even all the video, YouTube shit.
Hell yeah. And then, are you guys ever scared of being a couple on social media?
No.
Nah, we get this question asked a lot. Nah, hell no.
We're like, I feel like we're the same on and off camera. Like,
But there's always those people that try to like set you up though, which is weird.
bro, like people be messaging me things like, "Oh, look, your man is like that." I'm like, bitch, I don't care. Like, let him do what the fuck. Like,
Yeah.
people be tripping on things that they think that I should be tripping on that
Yeah.
I don't trip on.
That's why I don't think, because I'm pretty sure like you guys both being influencers, obviously you guys are considered that now. There's like you can't do nothing that's not disrespecting your girl at the utmost.
Yeah,
Like
of course.
Like example, like just give me an example. You could like a girl's picture and somebody could blow that shot off the water and some crazy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like she got a message the other day saying that well, not the other day, like a month ago, saying that I was trying to get at some girl at the gym. Why
Yeah.
in my hometown, bro?
Yeah.
Like, why the fuck would I be trying to get at some girl at the
Yeah,
gym?
Palmdale small.
Yeah, like
It is small, so I was like, damn, like for real. But I was like, wait, what the fuck? I was like, what gym? And she was like, she said some gym. Which gym? She's like,
it was In Shape.
In Shape. And I was like, he was at Crunch with Brian. So I was like, false. Like I didn't even feed into it. I was just like, okay, like.
Yeah, people definitely try to stir up drama
And then have girls slid,
Oh, yeah.
scandalous,
all the time. Yeah.
and like what do they hit you with? Like, hey, she don't gotta know.
No.
No, they do. Yeah, they do. They'll send like
Nah,
a
just
picture
kidding.
or
I be
video,
seeing that stuff.
and they'll be like, "Oh, like I can keep a secret, this and this and that." And she gets the same shit though, especially on Snapchat. She be getting dick pics like crazy.
I be like, babe, look at this.
Oh my god, that is, but see, that's like, and then do it like, I mean, I'm not hoping this on you guys, but imagine the day y'all break up. People are, the social media.
You better knock on some wood right now, cause I'm not letting this man go.
I got
I'm gonna start the day that happens. God forbid it does, but my is going up.
I support it. I'll be a subscriber.
Would you subscribe?
Hell yeah, I tell him make that shit all the time.
She does
I'm
tell me
like,
to
do
make
that
that
shit,
shit.
but I'll subscribe. I really don't care. Like,
But what are you supposed to do? Just jack off?
shit, that's what's gonna get us the money. I mean, I'm gonna put it out there. We've been to this event where shit turned weird really quick. Remember, babe?
Oh yeah,
And
we have
this
to get out of there.
the fucking owner of this company, I'm not gonna say who it was like, hey yo, like my wife's trying to sleep with you. I said, how much?
She really
said,
did say
how
that. Her
much?
goofy ass. She was like,
Wait,
ask,
hold on.
ask him how much.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure there's a white guy,
Nah.
Latino,
Nah.
black guy,
Nah.
Asian guy.
I think so. I think.
Okay.
I don't want to
somewhere.
say he was Asian because I really don't know, but
Yeah,
he
we
was
really
part
don't
of
know.
like
yeah,
that.
I think. Yeah, we don't know.
From the Asian culture.
Yeah.
He was part of that.
Like
Okay,
that
you
kind of
guys
thing, yeah.
went to this event. You don't want to say the event.
No.
Okay.
No, definitely not.
And you guys got invited as influencers?
Yeah.
It was like an influencer event. Yeah, and it was like a. Yeah, it was like a.
Was that a TikTok event?
I
It
don't.
was a while back ago, huh?
It was a company that we helped promo, like way back, and they invited us out with a whole bunch of other influencers.
Okay, and then the owner of this company.
Yeah, we ended up like all drinking. Went to a club, and at the club, he was already drunk. He was like, "Hey, my wife, like I want you to fuck my wife," and I was like,
And I stepped in and I was like,
she was right next to me.
I was like, how much? I'm like, okay, but how much? I'm like, 200,000? I'm like, can you bring it up more? But he was lit. But I know he was being serious. Because I looked at the wife and she was there like all hungry and shit. And I was like, all right, how much? Like, shit, how much? I'm not playing.
Yeah, it was comedy. I was like, "Bitch,
Wait,
what the
but
hell?"
that means, what is that word? Cuckold? What's it called?
Cuck-
I just got a crazy email full like that.
no way.
Cali. Dog, some weird shit, fool.
To fuck somebody's wife?
She. It's weird. I'll show it to you after. It wasn't nothing too similar, but like, she was. That shit kind of creeped me out. I told Kylie, like, damn, buddy, that shit a little weird.
There's really swingers out here
Yeah.
in LA, bro.
But
Like,
but
shit's
he
crazy.
was serious.
I mean, he
I
was
think
drunk.
so.
I'm pretty sure he was serious.
Did he hit you up sober after?
No, I never talked to him again. That was the last time I ever saw him.
Yeah.
I don't want to link up with them again, but that shit was weird.
Right?
200K?
I'm like, shit, can give me a little White House with a porch.
Hey, Karen, keep it about you to let him do it.
Nah.
No,
Oh, some
hell
real
no.
shit. I'll talk shit, but like on reality, I'd be like, what the fuck? You would see me with my own YouTube channel, like we broke up because he fucked somebody for 200K. Yeah.
Fuck, while he's like in the Bahamas, living it up with Brian and them. Damn, that is crazy. Have you guys ever argued about the way you guys manage your social media?
Hell yeah. Every couple, if a couple tells you they don't argue or bump heads doing the social media shit, they're lying, bro.
It's because it's harder. We both have two different visions. Like sometimes I'm like, we should do shit like this. But he's like, nah, we should do it like this. And I'm like, well, I want to do it like this. And he'd be like, but it'll look better like that. I'm like, nah, I feel like it'll look better this way. So
What's your biggest pet peeve of him, and what's his biggest pet peeve of you? And what's your biggest pet peeve of her?
like social media?
Yeah, social media wise.
That like sometimes I want to do shit. Like I'll give you an example. Like I'll be like, babe, like you should like dress like this and like come with me somewhere so that like we can make a video out of it. And he'd be like, nah, I'm shy. Or I'm like, I thought you wanted to do it. It's like, let's do it. And
Bro,
he's
she
like,
be wanting me to dress up in the craziest shit, like wearing a tutu and a wig and a fucking bra and go out in public like that. I'm like, damn,
That's
bro,
my pet peeve because I feel like he has a lot of potential, but sometimes he gets like timid and shy that he doesn't want to do certain things.
And then I'm pretty sure that's your thing. Like you're not trying to dress like
yeah, pretty much
in a wig and a bra and go to Palmdale Mall or something.
I've done it once, and that was the last time I ever did it.
Did that video do good?
It was when we started, bro. That shit got like 200 views.
Yeah.
It was like way the beginning of my
Fuck, it
channel.
sucks when you put in that much work in the beginning and that shit does nothing.
Facts,
That
bro.
shit definitely sucks.
But-
That is crazy.
But yeah, that's my pet peeve with him because I'll be Mr. 305 with Rob, I'll be the Grinch, I'll be whatever fuck. But that's, I guess, that's what I like.
She was like that before fucking social media, though. She would always pull up to my house trying to scare me in costumes and fucking putting weird shit on. She's always been like that.
What is something your guys fans? What's a narrative that people push of you guys that is not true but it's always being pushed?
That we're like the perfect couple. Think so. We're not a perfect couple. No couple out there is perfect.
Yeah.
We have our ups, we have our downs, we have our arguments.
Yeah,
For
I
sure.
think that's because a lot of people message us like, oh my God, like I want our relationship to be just like yours. I'm like, no, you don't.
I see what you're saying.
Like, cause I love him. We have a really good like communication. Like, as of right now, like I'll marry this man right now. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, there's
most
nothing
definitely,
that I'm like, oh, I don't want to be with him. There's not like I always tell him like, bro, I feel like we have a really blessed relationship. Like God is really watching over us because we get along so good. Like we're really.
But
we're
it's
really
scary
best friends.
though, right?
But it's scary because sometimes it gets on my nerves. I'm like, all right, whatever. Like fuck this shit. Like I don't give a fuck. Like you
But
know.
it's different now because you guys live with each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
So I'd be like, take your ass to the couch because I'm still staying in the room. Like.
I go to the couch, she comes following me.
Yeah,
we
like
both
so
sleep
I
on
was
the
there.
couch
I'm
together.
like, can you come back?
How's
I was playing.
fuck? How did your guys' family take it when you guys like, hey, we?
My family took it good, somewhat. My mom was kind of sad for a few days, but her family, her dad was a little, you know.
My dad wanted us to get married before we left.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I was like, no. So
But
that
he
really
also
did it.
can't stop you because you're overage.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess he, in his way, he kind of tried to, but he was like, if you don't get married, you're not leaving. And I was like, well, I already got the apartment, and my keys are right here.
They're religious, they're Christian,
Yeah.
so they believe.
Ooh.
Yeah, you got to get married first before moving in together.
But then
and-
again, like none of our other siblings went through that either.
Yeah, I mean, we sat down, we had a long discussion for like 2-3 hours, and
With her dad.
yeah. And it was kind of ugly at the time, but then he ended up, you know, being okay with it.
But now he comes visit and kicks in.
Yeah, all the time. I love her dad.
Like before we moved, like the day before I moved out, he was like, "What time are you moving out tomorrow?" And I was like, "Oh, at this time." He's like, "All right, I'm gonna help you." And I was like, "Okay."
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Because I know, because if he didn't approve and he was still mad, I'd probably suck and ruin a lot of
Yeah.
shit.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Do you guys not like another sibling? Like, do you not like one of her siblings? Does she not like one of your siblings?
No, hell no. I love all her siblings.
I
Wait,
love
hold
all
on. What were you
okay.
gonna say?
No, I was gonna say no. I
You were
like.
about to
I was
say
gonna say,
something.
luckily, like we all get along. Like,
But I'm pretty sure there was a time when you were like, man, fuck your sister.
well, I'm sure you can say that because my older sister, the one
At the
who's
time,
like
her
that.
older sister was very mom-like.
She was a
so,
hater?
So she would like be
was,
like,
bro.
she'd be like, Karen, go change your shirt. You're showing too much in front of him.
Exactly. And I'm
yeah,
like,
it's
so
just-
what? I want to show my biddies. Like, goddamn, my mom will be walking by and I'll be wearing like a crop top that was like really crop top or some short shorts. My mom never said anything. As soon as my sister comes, she'd be like, I'm gonna tell my mom, come here, I'm gonna send a picture to her that you're wearing this for school and blah, blah. And I'm like,
damn, she was a hater.
yeah.
Shout out Kim though, I love her.
Yeah, I love her, but
But she was a hater.
Yeah.
Damn, I have a homie that. Hold up, before I go there, I have a gift for you, Eddie. Karen, I didn't get you.
no
It was
way.
super last minute, but shout out Swish Studios.
I'm
What?
just kidding.
No
You
way.
wear large?
Yeah, dude.
Large is cool. Okay, perfect.
I appreciate it, bro.
My guy, yes,
Thank
sir.
you,
So you
thank
can
you.
here. Go ahead, check it out. You feel me?
Okay.
They got
Some
4
Swish
locations. What is it, Cali? 3 in Cali, 4 in Cali, and 1 in Vegas. So if you ever go to Vegas, you can definitely pull up on them. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Shout out my guy that Swish Studio at Swish Studios on Instagram and at Swish Studios. I'm pretty sure Swish Studios is the same thing, huh? Swish online, but I think that was mine right there.
This guy.
Hey, you put my shirt in there? I probably put it in there. But you know,
That's
you feel
fire.
me? You guys make sure you go follow them online. The description is gonna be down below. Shout out the sponsor. You feel me? They got a gang of dope shoes. They like one of the resellers. Yeah. So
Okay,
Karen, yeah.
bet.
So they said
Oh,
whenever
yeah.
you
I got my
around
reach check. I
the
got my
malls,
reach
I'll send you guys the links of a couple things, and then you guys can go get some clothes. Yeah, shout out my guys. They got a gang of
Shout
dope
out
shit,
Swish.
and their shoes is fire.
Thank you
Yeah,
guys.
yeah, my
Thank
guy,
you,
of course.
bro.
Okay, so I have a homie that he hates he doesn't hate him, but they're definitely haters. Like they kind of ruined a lot of shit for him and his girl.
Oh, really?
So after they got surpassed that, it's because they had like this. They had made up their view on him, and then that kind of fucked up a lot of things. And now that he kind of like, I guess you could say, proved them wrong.
Right.
They fuck with him, but he don't fuck with them no more.
Ooh.
He's kind of like, fuck, fool. Like,
It'd be like that. I had a few homies that were like that too. Their family separated him and his significant other because of the girl's family. But thank God our situation was never like that.
Hell yeah, I love his sisters. Like, I always tell him, like, y'all my sisters, because
They be going out without me and shit. I'm like,
yeah,
bro.
I always go out without them.
Oh, yeah?
I'm like, yeah, they're
Oh,
cool
yeah.
as fuck. Like, they're like my bitches. I fuck with them. Yeah.
if he cheats on you, you expect his sister to tell you?
They will tell her.
Yeah.
They would.
Yeah.
Oh.
They will tell her.
That's
We
tough.
did a
And my
Oh, you
brother.
guys tested it.
we did a loyalty test on them, and my sister fucking. Oh hell nah, bitch! You better check him. Check his phone right now.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
And then my brother's still down. My brother he always wants to remind me too. Be like, if you ever break up with Eddie for whatever reason, that's still my dog. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'd be like, oh, okay.
That's dope though. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
How do you guys parents get along?
Are good?
They're good. They get along good.
Do you guys have like family parties where both families come together?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, all the time, all the time.
Yeah. Like, we have baby showers or some random shit, and then, like, his mom, his sisters, and all of them would come.
My little brother's playing with the other little kids. Yeah.
Okay. Are you guys planning on having a baby soon?
Fucking kids.
Hell nah. Fuck no.
kids.
Not right now.
Matter of fact, I forgot to take my birth control. That shit went on, like, in the beginning of this podcast.
Having a baby could be a lot, huh?
Yeah, it's a lot of stress. I mean, we're stressed enough as it is. We work full-time jobs. We do social media full-time. So that shit, we don't need a baby right now.
Is the goal to do social media full time?
Yeah, we've always wanted to
Yeah.
do it. So yeah, definitely.
I keep saying I'm quitting in September, but, I mean, September down the corner, so I don't know how I feel.
I think you guys definitely. I just think it's about fucking doing wild shit. So yeah, maybe you do gotta open up a little bit, fool.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
Yeah.
you do gotta just like a girl and go to the mall. Bro. You feel me? Cause them checks when them videos start hitting 100K views, you're like, the
Well-
check looking nice.
Well, like I always tell him, like, we have our regular jobs, but it's like we don't need them. Like, we're good without them.
I get what
but-
you're saying, but the extra income's always nice.
Yeah,
It is
and then we
nice.
get benefits from it too, because we're in the medical field.
Yeah.
So we get
Oh, you guys work real jobs.
Yes.
we're in a
I'm
career.
gonna keep it a buck. I was thinking you guys were like some post office work.
Fuck
like
no.
you guys work at a
We work for Los Angeles
Nah, yeah.
County.
We work
and,
for LA County.
Yeah.
Oh, so your benefits is booming.
Hell yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I was
that-
about to say. That's why I haven't quit, because I'm always fucking dying.
That's
like,
what's keeping us from quitting is the
And
benefits,
then
bro.
there's a retirement plan in there.
Yeah.
But the good thing is that you guys already have that field, so you could always go back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what everybody
So
says.
even if social media, see, that's where I fuck up. This shit gotta work. Because I don't got a plan after this. You know what I mean? But you guys, God forbid, you guys are blessed, and I love y'all shit. I've been watching it religiously for the last 24 hours. It's been going crazy. I was watching all y'all shit. But I'm like,
Appreciate it.
you guys, it's more genuine. That's cool, fool. You know what you guys remind me of? Chicle and Melanie.
We get compared to them a lot
compared
too.
to them a lot?
Yeah,
Yeah,
hella.
because she's hella fucking.
Yeah.
And then he's more like, and then I think that's you guys.
Yeah, we get compared to.
And you guys are Mexican, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You look a little salty, Eddie.
A lot of people say that shit too. Salvi or Puerto Rican, I get either or.
Ooh, Puerto Rican.
You like that? Puerto
Yeah,
Rican
Puerto Rican.
papi.
You like that?
And you trying to hit on me right now? You think I'm Puerto Rican? Nah, that's dope though, man. I feel like, yeah, that's dope. Okay, so what do you guys do in the medical field?
I work in internal medicine, so I work assisting the doctors.
English, please.
She's an MA, medical assistant.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm the same thing, but I work in urgent care.
So I do like physicals, pap smears, like injections, like all like the general shit. He works in urgent care, so he looks at all the nasty shit.
Oh, so you see all
He does
the...
like STD clinic, like that's his. That's
It's
his
nothing
specialty.
crazy, not like.
You don't see
fucking-
people come in with like half a face?
Oh no, that's
Nah,
the
that's
trauma
ER,
ER. That's
yeah.
LAC USC type shit.
That shit's
But,
crazy.
Yeah.
I've definitely been at LAC, USC, and then, Major Hype, these are the homies. Definitely got to book him for an event.
Whatever.
You guys get the info. Have that motherfucker book you for a club. He's the guy to go to. But yeah, no, okay. So you don't see all the super, super duper crazy
Nah,
shit.
it's not crazy. It's just
But
the
you
urgent
definitely
care.
see like broken arms.
Yeah, all the time.
Girls with STDs.
Yeah,
Yes.
tampon stuck.
Or, wait, what the fuck? What the fuck? Do you help take it out?
Nah, hell nah. I'm not allowed to be in the room. I'm a male, so they always prefer female. But yeah, there was
But you definitely like check him in maybe?
yeah, we check them in. They let me know what they're there for, and I'm like, all right. You can't like make an expression or fucking react to it or anything. You're like,
Oh,
what?
yeah,
Like,
herpes. Okay, cool.
like it's stuck where? Yeah, pretty much. And you put them in the
Yeah.
room, and doctor
What's the most
takes it.
nastiest shit y'all seen?
Nastiest shit I've smelled because it stunk up the whole clinic was that probably like a patient came in with.
With like STDs?
No, it was
No,
a stuck. Something was stuck in.
like a
It was a
tampon
tampon.
stuck
Yeah,
in-
I think it was a tampon. Something was stuck up there, and it smelled really bad. Yeah, I remember.
Like fish?
Nah, bro, it was like smelled like fucking
Like fluid?
like kind of like. Yeah, like I don't know, like if you have an infection on your skin. Have you ever had an infection on your skin and like it's pussy and it kind of like smells bad?
I'm trying to think if I ever had like some crazy shit, but nah, never.
Well, it's
but I can
like-
only imagine obviously inside the body,
Yeah.
like the vagina area, which is...
Yeah.
It's like that, but like 10 times worse, stronger. Like it was bad.
Oh, it was bad. What about you?
Well, I get a lot of diabetic patients, so a lot of people come in with like wounds that are not healed, and they don't heal. Like they've had the same wound for like more than like years.
Oh,
So
they
it's-
were kind of didn't want to admit that they weren't diabetic.
Yeah,
until it's
so
finally-
the wound was like started like this, and now it's like all the way up here, and looks green and gooey, and looks like.
Because when you're
Oh.
so
when
all
you're
that shit
diabetic, your wounds
stinks.
don't heal.
So in a way, I'm kind of like, thank God we wear masks now, because before the mask, you would do everything without the mask because it wasn't a requirement.
Yeah.
So you would that shit would just smack you in the face, and you just say like, have a good day, But now you're just like, thank
fucking
God.
working in the med. Did you guys go to school together?
yeah, we did it together.
bro. I
We
know.
did everything together, bro. I'm telling you.
Was there ever a point where you're like, okay, we need to do something different?
Well, I would always tell him like, you go to the gym, hang out. I've always been like, we've both been lenient, so if he wanted to hang out with his friends, like go, like I'll go hang out with my friends. But that was definitely something that we've always had friends, like always have the friends because
Yeah.
it's never like
Separate
we're-
friend groups.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna be there like. If we're gonna do this, we're not gonna go to school together, the fucking gym together, go home and film together, and then like that's too much.
Yeah, 'cause you're gonna get tired of each other.
Yeah, there's like I want to come to you and tell you like, hey, look, I did so and so. So I've always been like, have your friend group, have my friend group, and let's like do our own shit.
You guys allow each other to go to the clubs alone?
Yeah.
She's been in the club with her friends alone. I've been to the club with my boys by myself too. Yeah, it's never an
It's a
issue.
little different for him, right?
Well, I mean,
I ain't gonna lie to him. Good looking,
I
so
mean,
we can-
call me weird. I feel like a lot of females will call me weird, but like I've always told them like, go to the fucking strip club. Like I don't care. Rather you tell me that you're there than fucking
See,
send-
women,
then hide
people
it
need to be
behind my
more
back.
like you because look, but obviously the trust is at beyond.
The
right?
trust is there. It's like
yeah, I
fucking
mean,
through
I
the
always
roof.
tell him like, bro, like, regardless of how happy we seem right now, shit always comes up to the surface. Regardless if it's today, tomorrow, or 10 years from now, I'm gonna find out someday somehow. So do what you gotta. I'm like, pórtate
Hopefully in 10
bien.
years.
I'm like, I'm not gonna keep you on a leash, but pórtate bien because if you don't, like, I'm gonna find out and I will break up with you. So therefore, like, I don't
Okay,
play
I
that
see what
shit.
you're
Like,
saying.
you get what I'm saying? Like,
Well, hopefully that never comes up
Yeah.
because we don't want you guys.
It never comes up.
Hopefully you don't get caught. for it.
Yeah.
Has there been a situation where you see something on his homie story up to date, and you're like, Eddie, that wasn't cool, even though you know he didn't mean it?
Nah, I'm always calm. Like, even in my friend groups, all the friends I hang out with, I'm always the calm one.
Yeah.
They're like the wild ones.
Yeah, but you gotta understand, fool, now you're also the famous one. Yes.
We don't see it like that.
Yeah, I don't see it like that.
Okay, when you guys go out and you're with, I'm not gonna say average friend, but when you're with a certain friend group that doesn't do what you do, it's different when you're with Yuli, Brian, and these fools because all of you guys do the same thing.
Yeah.
So seeing fans come up to you is normal, but it is different when you're with somebody you went to high school with that now works at Portals.
I guess.
And you go out and then a fan asks you for a picture. Is it not a little different?
Well, I guess like we've been having
I
the
guess
same
so.
friend group for so long that now like at this point like I guess they adapted to it, so they're
No,
not like.
they've adapted, but they still
see,
don't get it.
I see what you mean though, because
They won't ever understand.
My old friend group that I used to kick it with, we went to like a bar or club or some shit, and some dude came up to me. He was like, "Hey, you're Eddie from whatever." And I was like, "Yeah." And my homie's just looking at me. It's like, "I'm using you to get bitches tonight." And then he just continued his shit. He was like, "I'm getting bitches because of Eddie tonight." I was like, "Bro, relax."
So like to this day, like obviously I have my main friend group. Like I have my main friend group that been, and then I have like the ones I kind of work with more, like the homie Danner, PG, and Jakarta. That's where like the homies comes from. They were like they're part of more of the social media. They're like they're more on camera. And then I have my friend group that's been around me since the 9th grade, 8th grade. They fucking been. They're my best friends. Their kids are my godsons or whatever. And to them, it's they've seen it all. And like we go to the Orange County Fair and they hate it because
He's getting
shit gets
stopped.
crazy. Props. This shit gets fucking wild and shit like that. But then I also have people that I like are my homies but never really kicked it. So when I do, it's a little weird for them. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I get
Yeah,
what
we
you're
see what
saying.
you mean.
like you try to explain certain shit. And you fools, I'm not like that, you guys, but I'm getting to the level where there's a lot of shit I wish I could do.
Oh, for real?
Like I wish I could go to a concert and not have to like. I want to enjoy the show.
Nah, you're up there though, bro. Like,
But what I'm saying is, you guys are
I know.
not too far. Like there's gonna be a point where you guys aren't gonna be able to go to, and we're Latinos, bro. There's Latinos everywhere.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a point where you guys aren't gonna be able to go to a club general admission, and that's just the way life is. Major,
true.
how is it when you're with me?
Crazy.
And it sounds fucked. It sounds like, oh, you're being a little extra, but
Nah,
like
no,
sometimes
we
I
get
really
it.
just want to watch the show.
No, I get what you're saying because remember we went to what fair did we go to? The Orange County Fair, like
Yeah.
what, last month? Or when did we go?
Like 2 weeks ago.
Oh shit. We went 2 weeks ago. Yeah, and we went like what, 3 hours before closing. We probably only like got on the rides, like actually was there for the fair for like maybe like an hour because the other 2 hours we were just like
Waiting and shit.
like not waiting, but like we were with
Yeah,
like
people were stopping
like,
us, and then
people
we were with the fools too. So,
So it
yeah,
was
Oh,
like-
so it was hectic.
it was
it
going
was hectic
crazy. yeah.
everywhere. Like everyone wanted pictures, which is like I fucking
We love
that.
it.
No,
yeah.
we
But
love
in
it.
reality, like we paid like so much for the wristbands, and we only got like on 3 rides.
Okay,
but
so-
because of like
But what
you
I'm
said,
saying is, so yeah, and then the more you grow, and then you gotta think about it. Girl fan base is a dedicated fan base. You're a girl, so they're automatically gonna attract to you, and then that's only gonna grow for him and for both of you guys. So it's, sooner or later, you're gonna be like, damn, we can't go do this shit, and it's gonna suck, bro. Trust. Like, I went to where the fuck did I go? I went somewhere recently, and I thought I was good, and good fucking luck. Fool, the homies was hot.
No way.
And it was like, fuck. Like, cause you kind of, like, I love it. I shout out the fans. I've never once not stopped for a picture, and I've taken a bunch at the same time. But I definitely felt bad when the homies had to, like, hey, can you take a picture for us? And they're like, okay. And then, so, yeah.
Yeah,
But you
it's
guys
just cool.
definitely dealt with that at the Orange County Fair a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah, it's
Oh,
crazy
yeah.
at the stage because we don't even think we're popping like that, bro. At the stage that we're at and the amount of love we get in public now, it's crazy. We're like,
Yeah.
fuck, that shit's wild. We love it though. It's cool.
Well, see, people are like, because you go based off your followers, right? That's what you're thinking. Like, okay,
Yeah.
we don't think we're poppy because the amount of followers. But what about the amount of people that are, you got to think about it. Your fan base is spread out, fool. So you have TikTok, individual TikToks. Like, there's fans that probably don't even know that you and Karen have a boyfriend, but just that you come out in Karen's TikTok.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So you
Yeah.
got to think about all of that, and I'm pretty sure over 100K people know who you guys are. You got to think about it like that. That's
Yeah.
just really how it is.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
You know what I mean? So that shit, I'm pretty sure you fools are gonna get to that point where you're gonna be watch. You're gonna team me back up. Like, I'm gonna give you guys like 2-3 more months. You're gonna be like, hey, dude, no, we get it, fool. Like, it could be a lot.
Nah,
Yeah,
I
that shit's
feel it,
wild.
yeah.
We love our supporters though.
Yes, sir.
Shout out
So
you
you guys
guys.
have a name for your supporters?
Nah, not yet. Not yet. Well, I don't know if we'll come up
You
with a
ever
name.
No.
Nah,
People always ask me, like, you have a name for your supporters? I was like, what the fuck does that mean?
like the Jake Paulers.
Like the Jake Paulers. I mean, because I say, like, the homie a lot, so I was saying, like, the homies and the homegirls, but even then, it sounds kind of weird. Like, I just say that already.
Nah, we haven't came up with a name. That'd be kind of weird, honestly. I don't know.
You guys, try to think of one right now. The Caters.
The Caters?
That's
I
hard.
don't know, the caters.
That's fire. I'm
The
gonna start.
Caters?
Our intro is gonna be "What's up, the Caters?" Or, "What's up, Caters?"
You start losing fans? What the fuck, the fucking Cater?
Calling me a
Man,
cater.
I appreciate you guys. Marcus, how long was this interview? Hopefully an hour. Yes. I've been getting better. I'm glad you guys came and you guys were able to talk for an hour and
Thank
15.
you.
Because I've had interviewed people before and it was a long 20 minutes.
No
Oh,
way,
shit.
really?
Yeah, I've definitely not uploaded interviews before.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, man. Sometimes you gotta like, when I first, bro, I used to do, Marcos. When I first started this shit, I used to do like 10 interviews a day, fool.
Damn. This is only our second ever podcast.
Yeah.
Who you guys do it with before?
Southpaw, the club promoter, and AZ. But
Okay.
you're the first like creator that we've done a podcast with.
Oh yeah, this shit about to go viral. And I know they're gonna start hitting you guys up. I did it first. Hey bro, I've been doing this. I do this. Like these fools, like they were like kind of shy when they first did it. And then I got them on no jumper and they were way more open and shit like that. Jenny 692, but she killed it. Boy, she's viral, so she did.
Jenny 692,
She
blowing up.
She gonna kill it, yeah. But plug y'all shit. Let them know where they can follow you guys. Spell it out for them and all that.
I'm like, damn, this is time where I start stuttering. So my social media platform for TikTok is Kara Mendoza _XO. Our YouTube is KAED, and my Instagram is Kara Mendoza __.
Instagram _ Eddie Zepeda. TikTok, I think it's Eddie Zepeda 24. And no, I'm just kidding.
She's like, I knew it.
I'm like, do your shit,
Spell
babe.
Kate for them, cause
KAED.
Literally
KAED.
K-A and then the E-D.
okay, because people could be a little slow to hummy. I remember I seen a comment where somebody was like, damn, bro, I didn't know how to spell Rucci. And I was like, you know the fucking title. But man, make sure you guys follow them. I appreciate you guys coming from Palm.
Appreciate you.
I appreciate
I gave them
having
a
us.
horrible time, you guys. That was technically my fault. 6 p.m. during I can't even fucking talk right now. Traffic hour is crazy.
Peak hour was crazy, bro. We're stuck in traffic for like 30 minutes.
And he texted me like, I'm 45. Then he texted me at 25, and he's like, hey, we're still 20. And I was like, you good. I even got here and like took a little power nap.
Oh, yeah?
Had a long ass
Yeah,
day. But make sure
appreciate
you
you.
guys follow them. You feel me? Is it K, just Kate alone, or underscore?
Nah,
Just
Kate
Kate.
alone.
Just K, K-A-E-D.
E-D.
Thank you for
Yes.
having us, though,
Man,
bro.
I appreciate y'all, man. Follow them on everything. Obviously, their links will be in the description. I'm gonna put their individual TikToks, their individual Instagrams, and also you guys have a joint
Instagram, yeah.
Instagram. You guys have a joint Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
__ Kate.
That's the one that's
underscore-
viral.
Yeah, that was the one that's popping right now.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
it's
make sure you
popping.
guys go follow them on all of that. Obviously, when you guys your thing will pop out right here, boom. You guys have merch or anything else?
Not yet. Merch is dropping soon, next month.
Yeah.
Merch is dropping next month.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, real quick before we get out of here, give me your five top artists right now.
Individually.
Oh, shit.
Gotta be YG, Rucci. I was excited. I was like, fuck, we gotta follow up after Rucci.
Yeah.
Rucci, fucking,
Mama, now I'm thinking.
One Take J.
Oh, you had laid out.
I'm telling you, Palmdo's ratchet, bro.
Yeah.
Mac Miller.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm like, God damn, you took all my fucking artists.
Or Mac Miller. What's my
No,
last
that's
one?
wow. I would have. Nobody's ever said Mac Miller, and
I love
Mac
fucking
Miller.
Mac Miller,
Nobody's
bro.
at-
Nobody's. Ever,
I love Mac
What do I
Miller.
always get?
I
I always get like the Blast, the Beanos, and shit like that. But wow, Mac Miller. So you
Mac
listen to
Miller.
him like daily.
Yeah,
We do.
hell
We
yeah, every
fucking
day.
love
I'm in the
Mac
gym
Miller.
all the time, blasting Mac Miller.
Super motivational. How when you're
Hell
coming
yeah.
out.
And can we say Spanish artists too?
Yeah.
Grupo Firme. Of
Okay,
course,
cool.
of
Yeah.
course, of course.
What about
He
you?
basically said all mine.
Oh, well, you
so
gotta
what
give me
I'm
another 5 different ones.
saying? Fuck. Well, damn, what the fuck? You should have me go first.
Cali Uchis.
Oh, I like Kelly Uchis. That's my bitch. Who else I like? I like
Song's a banger.
I'm like, I
Telepatía,
like
fire.
Bad Bunny. I also like Group of Freedom. Well, damn. It's because we're together all fucking time. We listen to the same shit. What
Listen
you
to the
listen
same
to?
shit.
What's something you take off when she get the ox?
My music is more like weirder than his. His is more like
It's a little more girly.
more. His is more.
She plays a lot of crazy shit sometimes. She be playing fucking like.
I be playing rock sometimes. I don't give a fuck.
She be playing like rock, like which nothing's wrong with rock, but
But it's like,
yeah,
we're going to the club.
yeah, facts. We're on the way to the club. We're listening to fucking Santeria by Sublime or fucking Sweet.
I love Sublime.
Sweet Child
Okay,
O' Mine by
Sublime's
Guns N'
one of my
Roses.
yeah, I like
Wow.
bands and stuff.
Oh, actually, how was your guys' first club hosting?
That shit was lit. I was popping pussy left to right. I was fucking getting that shit was fucking dope.
Yeah, shout out Arizona. Arizona showed a lot of love.
It
out
was
there.
fucking hot though. It was,
wish
it
you were
was
single
so
when you went.
hot.
I'm
This
telling you,
guy.
I never miss.
Yeah, that shit was
I've been
crazy.
there twice, and I always come home.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Scoring?
I'm too,
Snack?
I'm
You always come home with a snack?
Pops. And then like they're vibey out there.
Hell yeah.
Hell
that was
yeah,
crazy.
the vibe is dope.
You guys, I
It was-
think I did the same club you guys did.
It was salt. Yeah.
Salt,
Yeah.
yeah, I did salt too.
Did you do the Thursday before us or
Nah,
no?
nah, I
I
think he
did-
did like 2 weeks.
When
before.
did you guys do it?
We did it on the 20th last month. Right?
Yeah.
Like 20th.
Oh, I did before you guys.
Yeah, he did one
I did
us.
before you guys. Cause I think, cause I think they told me they had you guys, and then I think that's a little after I met you.
Yeah,
after
yeah.
the FaceTime. Okay, how was it? There was a vibe.
That
It
shit
was
was
a fucking
crazy.
vibe. It
AZ,
was
they
dope.
show a lot of love out there. It's just hot as fuck.
Hot as fuck.
Stupid hot.
I hope you guys got an Airbnb hotel.
Yeah,
We
Airbnb.
Airbnb. It was
Yeah,
nice.
they hooked
as
it up with
fuck.
Airbnb.
You guys went solo?
No, we took our group of friends from my hometown.
Oh yeah. Oh, so it was cool. Like you get a vibe.
Yeah.
It was
Free
a great
bottles.
fucking time.
Yeah,
we didn't even know there was
yeah.
people fighting behind us. Like we were having such a good time. There was bottles getting thrown. Like we didn't see
The
that
love
shit
out
till
there
day
was
after.
fucking crazy though.
Yeah, it was dope.
Hey, hey, Major, how did, that shit was horny, fool. We went over there, I woke up to this fool eating ass.
Well, hold on, Major.
That shit was
He was
viral.
hungry.
Fool, that shit is, okay, you know how the sections are tall?
Yeah.
Okay, thank God the homies were on alert on me because, fool, like, I almost fell from, you know how you could sit on the top part?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
And
yeah,
you know how
yeah.
the bottles are all the way in the bottom, so you kind of have to step down. It's weird. It's built weird.
Yeah.
Boo. The homie Major, who called me? You did? You and Dilo?
Yeah, me and Digo.
They called me, boo. If not, I would have slammed from like.
Oh fuck. I fell off that shit. She fucking tried jumping on me and I fell shit.
Wow, I was
nasty.
literally like twerking. I was like, all right, babe, catch me. And then fucking catch me. He was
I
like,
fell.
all right, go.
I ate shit. My face was all scarred up. It looked like I got
And
in
you
a
guys
fight.
woke up like, damn, I got shit.
I was sore for like 2
You
days.
guys drove?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never doing it again, right?
Yeah,
No.
never again.
We drove, but why? Tell him. Because you lost your
I
fucking
lost
wallet.
my wallet that week, so I didn't have my ID to get the flight. So I was like, fuck, we gotta drive. Fuck it.
Fuck, fool. I'm never fucking driving there again. That drive is one. It's 5 of us in one car, which
Oh,
is not
shit.
bad. It's a 5-seater. But the homie Jakarta's triple extra large big. He's like 6'4" with a bunch of other Latinos. Major's like 5'11", which is still passable, even 6. But Jakarta's like 6'4", and he's big. The homie Depoy is a fucking weasel. He put diesel in his car.
No way.
Diesel?
He's a fucking, oh my, okay.
What happened to the car? Did it stop?
No, okay, so the homie, we're 40 minutes away from Phoenix. We got the Airbnb, cool, whatever. It says 40 miles, and his car says like he has 25 miles left. He's a new car owner. I'm like, fool, you're good. I'm trying to tell him that he's good. Anybody that has a car, 25 miles actually means it lasts a little longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he was like, nah, fool. He's tripping. He has a new car. Whatever, fool. We're like, 40 minutes away? Or like 45 minutes?
Maybe like 30, 40.
Yeah, 30, 40. We stopped by middle of buttfuck nowhere. We all walk inside. We're vlogging the whole thing. So my cameraman's vlogging me, Major. It's me, Major, Jakarta. We walk in. And my cameraman stays outside with Depoy. Depoy is like the homie. He's like a dumbass on the vlogs. That's what he's known for. He's like the dweeb. Like, he just fucks up a lot and does a lot of the stupid shit. He's vlogging him. And he's like, fool. And then I just see my camera run into the liquor store. And we're fucking around with the gas station guy. Like, hey, fool, where the rhinos at? Woo, woo. Major's talking shit. We're clowning. We're tired from the drive. And Major drove a lot. And and he drove most of it. So we're just, whatever the fuck. Hey, this fool put diesel in his car. And I'm like, what you mean, but fucking, I come out the fucking shit like, boo, what are you doing? He's like, what? And he's like, fool, this shit up put diesel. And then we're laughing, but we're shit. And he's like, you guys are playing with me. And I'm like, oh, tell me you put these on your car.
Did it
right
fuck
now.
up?
You put a gallon.
Oh,
You put like a gallon,
fuck.
right, Major?
For like $12 worth.
Like $12, so it's almost like a gallon.
Yeah.
And then he was like, and then we're like, fuck.
He was good though, right?
Well, that's what. See, do you know about cars?
Not a lot, but
Okay,
like,
so I'm thinking the worst. He turns it on, he's done. The car's done. We're not gonna be able to make it back to our
Right.
fucking LA. We're fucked. So we're calling every type of fucking tow truck. Nobody wants to come out and get us. I call the homie Luciano.
oh shit.
He's like a big club promoter out there in Arizona too. I'm gonna plug y'all with him too. Y'all gotta go fuck with him. I call him like, hey fool, woo, woo, woo. He's like, all right, nobody wants to come pick us up. He's like, hey fool, my boy can't go get you. Whatever. I call the homie. Shout out the homie from Perfil Double S. They're a group that I fuck with out there. Hey, my boy, nobody could go get you, but I'll pick you fools up. And I'm like, fuck. I'm like, well, fuck, we don't want to leave the homie's car right here. So we're like, fuck. We're just going back and forth. Whatever. We to the gas station, hey, can we leave it here overnight? He's like, yeah. So the homie Andres, thank God he knows about cars, my cameraman. He's like a big car person. He like knew how to, we like moved it neutral, whatever, all types of shit. We like moved it. We moved it without having to turn it on and shit like that.
Yeah.
We moved it, and then they went back the next morning, and then the guy from the morning shift was like, just fill it up all the way with regular gas. And then it did, and it worked perfect.
Oh, for real? Yeah. I don't think it would have fucked up after just $12.
Yeah, but it was still a little scary.
I get you though. I would have been shitting bricks too. I'd have been like, fuck
But
diesel, bro.
Did you guys all drive in one car?
No, we took like 3-4 cars.
Oh, you guys were deep. It was a vibe.
Yeah, it was cool. It was a great time. It was
Yeah,
a whole mob of us.
Yeah, I said like we're leaving like 5 minutes ago. We're like all in.
The last-
All right, man, we out this motherfucker. Shout out Eddie. Shout out Karen. They came through. You guys want to plug it again? Go follow Kate on everything. You know what I mean?
Love you guys. Thank you for having me.
Oh yes,
bro.
sir, my
Appreciate it.
guy. Bow.